Oh, YouTube, this is William. Real quickly, I'm going to let you know what's headed to Canada as we speak. Well, not as we speak. I'm boxing them up today and shipping them out. So as you're watching the video, they're probably on the way. This is the Woodsman Elite. It's on the Woodsman Elite website. Northern Woodsman Elite website. Okay? If you don't know what that website is, look in the description below. There will be a link to their website. This is called the Northern Elite. And if you haven't seen this, there's a lot of videos on my YouTube channel about this, and this has got oil on the blade from the sheath. But this is how they will come. This is number 3. They're all serialized. 1 through 8 is on the way. So if you've already pre-ordered any of those serial numbers, they're on the way to Canada. It's just like any other store. I'm a wholesaler, okay, to Pano. Pano designed this knife, so it's on his website. See his helmet there? That's the Greek helmet, proudly displaying his heritage, okay? All right, so they're all in AEBL. All the specs and pricing is in Canadian dollars on their website, so go there and make sure that you've got one ordered if you don't have one. There are some that are sending their knives to Stitch Gear Outfitters, Randy, and Randy is doing sheaths for some of these knives. So if you prefer to have a leather sheath, then Randy's your man, okay? But these will come with a Kydex sleeve. You can slash it to a pack. The spacing on the eyelets is the same as a large tech lock. So you got spacing to put 2 large tech locks on there if you want to order those from Amazon. Be sure and order the hardware with it so that it will screw to the sheath, and you can lash it to your pack, to your harness, to whatever you want to do, and carry it that way. Okay, so a little word of caution: if you do use the tech lock, be sure and put some sort of glue or fingernail polish or something on the screws or Loctite, because those Chicago screws will back off and you will lose your knife. Okay, so anyway, there you have it. The Elites are on their way. The first 8. They only have like 12 pre-ordered right now. So if you're not on the list, I recommend getting on the list. The others are waiting on handle material right now, and they will ship out. Could be a month. I don't know. We'll just have to see how right now the handle material is back ordered for those knives. Real quickly, this is a sheath that's headed to Canada. It is called a cross draw. It's a Kydex, and just real quickly, don't grab a knife in a Kydex sheath and try to pull it out. You will hurt yourself, okay? Because when it comes out, it is just uncontrollable. Control, that's knife safety. Grab the handle, push against that little lip right there with your thumb, and it just pops right out, okay? Put it back in there. All right, nice and easy. Everything fits just like a glove. It clicks in. Mosquitoes are bad. And it has the belt loops are attached with copper rivets. Has a ferro rod loop on it. So that's the setup and option that you can get when you order the hog's tooth. Also comes the same with some of the Johnny Ranchers as well. That's on their website. Okay. All right. Last but not least, Pano contacted me about a week ago and said, "Hey man, I got a design. You interested?" I'm always interested in designs. So he sent me a picture of a cardboard cutout. That's how I learned to design knives, is I do cardboard cutouts of what I envision and see how well it's going to work. And so Pano's starting to do this. And so he sent me a picture of the cardboard cutout and gave me some specs. And so I tweaked around with it a little bit. This is the little jewel he came up with. All right. It is called the Woodsman Skinner. Northern Skinner. Okay. It's on their website, available for pre-order. This is the first prototype. See the A there? Pano liked it so much in the videos, he said, yeah, we're releasing that. So all of these knives is pre-ordered. That is on the pre-order first run will have, where that A is, a 1 stamped on the blade. Okay. So if you got to get in on the pre-order though. So once these will be made out of AEBL stainless steel. This one, all I had was 01 in the shop, so I made the first prototype out of 01. Anyway, it has the curved Scandi here for all your feathers, your firecraft, for light batoning, for wedging properties and kindling and things like that. Don't go out and beat on this thing with a 3 or 4 inch block of wood. I mean, that's just crazy. If you don't do that, carry an axe with you, all right? And it goes into a saber, a very fine, thin edge for slicing meat, for doing those skinning chores. The blade is angled enough to where it'll run up those deer legs and hog legs and all this other stuff to skinning. It's a skinning jewel. It has a spay blade, drop down tip. I think Pano knocked it out of the park with this one. You trappers, what a beaver knife, huh? All right. So coyotes, all of those medium game, I think this is a phenomenal skinning knife. Again, go to their website and pre-order this. That's the only place you can get this, is on their website. It is a Pano design. See his little helmet there? That indicates that Pano designed this. So you get it from his website. Sheaths, I have to get with Jared on that and Pano and see what kind of sheaths you want. I just sent him a little taco sleeve here so he can wear it around his neck and use it for a while. I think it would be a great little neck knife. It's not too heavy. They will come with this Dymolux camo. It's kind of like diamond wood. It's birch layered in resins, and it'll have a orange liner. The only thickness we could get in this Dymolux in volume to handle all this was 1/4 inch. So the liner is going to be 1/8 inch, so it'll be a little bit brighter. So if you drop it in the snow or whatever, then it'll be easier seen, or in the leaves. But the thickness on the handles will be the same. And as you can see in my hand, it's a handful of knife for a small skinner. There's nothing worse than a small handle trying to skin game, because on about the first 15 minutes, the hands start cramping if the handle is too small. You guys that skin a lot, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so that's enough said. Didn't want this to be a very long video. Just wanted to make sure everybody knew that these knives are headed to Canada. I'm boxing them up now. So be sure and go to their website. It's in the description below. And be sure and pre-order these knives. They have a nice selection now of some of my older designs and some of the new Pano's designs that are just phenomenal knives. They're getting great reviews from all the hunters and the outdoorsmen in the field that we're getting feedback on right now. So not one negative comment, folks. I mean, everything has been positive on these knives. So till the next one, you guys get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Be sure and take a child with you and get the opportunity. And teach that child about the great outdoors. Create a love there, a passion. And don't forget those plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. Catch you again soon.